This is YetiWhiskers, and welcome back to some more modded Minecraft. How's it going, everybody? Hopefully you guys are doing alright. Doing pretty good here myself. Just getting ourselves some food real quick. Potatoes, salad. This guy here. Some mayo, stack of mayo, and a stack of potato salad. Boom. Okay. Yeah, how's everybody doing today? Hopefully you guys are doing alright. It's been a long time since I played, I feel like. It's been a few, maybe a week. Since, excuse you, somebody coughed down there. Yeah, it's been about a week for me since I played. So it's been a little while. Last thing we did was we messed around with some astral sorcery. We actually got pretty decently far into the mod itself, I feel like. And today we're gonna shift our focus a little bit. Hello, Linda. And we are going to get ourselves some mob farmage going. And the reason for that is I want mob heads. And I need mob heads, and I need specifically I need wither skeleton heads. Goodness gracious, I could not think of the name of the wither skeletons, guys, for some reason. So we need those so that we can get a bunch of... Where are we at? Mastering Flight. We need a bunch of these guys, the Premium Armor Cores, which require, if you guys remember, we looked at this, I think, in the last episode, maybe? Premium Armor Core. This guy, we need a bunch of heads, we need some nether stars, and so on and so forth. So, the plan for this is we are going to go ahead and get ourselves a Wither Skelly mob farm going with some beheading and all of that fun stuff. And then we can go fight them, maybe automate fighting the Wither itself. So, we're going to get into some quests, of course. Modern machines. The first we're going to go to is soul binding. So, there are many uses for the souls of the living things for technologies. Some for more nefarious means. But there's only a way to infuse or attach them to items, the soul binder. So let's look at this guy. We're gonna use this to get ourselves, we have a whole ton of spawners, so we're gonna use this to do that. Let's see, a machine chassis, we actually need to be in here. I'll show you here. We have tons and tons and tons of spawners, so we're gonna use the broken spawners to change them from silverfish, cave spider, blaze, whatever, to an enderman's wither skeleton farm, wither skeleton spawner. Goodness gracious. Soul binder, everything but the machine chassis. Go ahead and get that guy going, and bada boom, bada bing, there we go. Yes, very nice. Okay, let's go ahead and claim our reward, get some soul vials. Right, so for those of you who don't know how this works, let's go upstairs real quick. Put this over here with our other machines, like so. For now, you just get a soul vial, you get a broken spawner, and you'll need some XP, and we don't have that connected. Okay, I wonder if we have some conduits in here. What are these guys? These are the enhanced conduits, and we have in here the regular old energy conduits. Okay, let's see. Maybe we'll change that out. We're gonna have to change that out for maybe the better guys, if we can. Conduits, ender energy. Let's make a bunch of these guys. Do 10 to start. Okay. Oh, that was very, very fast. Okay, so using, this guy, we will, by the end of today's episode, have ourselves a pretty decent mob farm, I feel like. So let's go ahead and chop this guy out, and we'll replace it with these. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Boom. Should fill up with power pretty quick, and then we can get it a capacitor as well. But since we're here, let's knock out a few of these other modern machine quests. So filtering, I've actually built one of these. We just need to make a couple more. Sometimes it's fine to have items and fluids whizzing around your transport system, and sometimes it's not. Simple mesh filter at one end of the conduit should fix that. So let's do some basic filters. These guys, boom. We need a couple hoppers. Where are you? Boom, boom. 2 hoppers will get us 2 of these guys, and away we go. Perfect. Go ahead and gather this up. A couple more, and then what's this guy? Precision filtering. Tinkering with these useful filters and the materials that make them can provide further options for even more control over your transport systems. So we need 1 advanced filter. See, logic controller. Ooh, slice and splice. We need some silicon. Okay, let's get this. Silicone, I need 2 of them. Some solarium ingots. I need a zombie head. Oh, do we? A zombie electrode. Okay. Advanced. What else do we need for this guy? Redstone, and that's it, I think. Red stone. Then we need the slice and splice. Okay, I think my slice and splice is up here. Did we make a slice and splice? We did. Okay, Z logic controller. This guy here, and boom! Away she goes. Perfect. This will actually go pretty quick. And then, what else? Oh, I'll stay on here on this quest. I was going to say we can go read another one while this works, but we're just not going to have enough time. Boom! Z-Logic controller, away she goes. Down. And advanced filter here. Boom, boom. Okay, perfect. We'll take that. The farm hands. Farming can be a long and arduous task, but perhaps there's a way to automate with a farming monitor station at some basic tools. So let's get a farming station, I guess. Why not? We'll finish this quest line. We've got to make another... Nah, we'll do this later. Change my mind. I got to do another Z-Logic controller. We'll do that later. Okay, so let's dump off all the stuff we don't need. We don't need any of that. What we're going to go do is we're going to go find ourselves a wither skeleton in the nether. The other thing I need to do is I need to go find a witch as well and put them in here. In our soul vial so we can get a witch spawner. The reason for that is I'm just having a hard time finding enough to defeat or to beat our quest line. So, alright. We were really lucky in our nether spawn. We've got a fortress over here to the side, left side of our portal and then to the right side as well. So, ow. I'm sure it's super dark for you guys and I apologize for that, but we can find ourselves over there. Okay, nothing over here. But we can go over here. Like, this is the best nether spawn I think I've ever had. Literally within walking distance of 2 different nether fortresses. And this one's really good about spawning wither skellies. I've killed quite a few of them over here. Enough to kill all the withers that we needed to get our quest lines done. Let's see. I was expecting these guys to spawn a little bit quicker. There we go. There's a bunch. Okay, let's go look over this way. You can see there's 2. If you look at journey map, that's where I'm looking to find these guys. Ooh, they are inside here. So let's go. Oh, there's one right there, up on top. Okay. And away he goes. Okay, soul vial. Yeah! Got him. Wither skeleton. Done! Hey, that wasn't too bad. Let's head on home. Temporary freeze there. I don't know why, but occasionally when I'm playing this pack, it'll do that for me. And back into the nether portal we go. So we're doing all this so we can get that supremium armor, and then I'm afraid I'm not going to like it, because if I remember correctly, that armor, you fly quick when you are wearing it. Ow! Okay, so let us go over here. Soul vial. Let's look at broken spawner. Spiders. Well, what do we have the most of? Skeleton. Okay, let's do that guy. Go up here. Slash and splash. Wither skeleton, and I need XP levels. And away she goes. So this takes quite a while. Let's go get a capacitor real quick, and then I'm gonna make a cut. So capacitor. Let's make an octatic capacitor. We're missing gold. Ooh, interesting. We should be able to make gold. However, I need to teach it all these recipes, but I just don't have enough power. Octatic capacitor. Alright, so I'm going to let this go. This is going to take a minute for it to craft, and I'll be back with you once we have ourselves a spawner. See you in a sec. Alright, welcome back everybody. So we've got ourselves a broken spawner. Now we need to get ourselves a powered spawner. Oh, boiler's over here. I've been prepping some other stuff while I waited. So, powered spawner, we need to get ourselves, we needed another one of these, so I just made it, but no big deal. Some machine chassis, a head of any type, and then a bunch of this other junk. So now we have a powered spawner. Is that not, how do we unbreak this guy? Ender IO, Ender IO. Oh, I think we need to put them in an anvil now. Yes? Haha, 16, okay. I was gonna say, I swear you had to get those together. Okay, then I also went ahead and prepped a farming station. So let's go ahead and get that. I made another Z-Logic controller so that we can get the farming station going. And a diamond hoe. That just seems very trolly. And Mrs. Yeti laughs in the background. Farming station done? Yes? There we go. Okay, we get another one. We may end up using these later. We'll see. So now that solid fuels have been mastered, you begin to wonder about the possibility of liquid fuels being used to generate power. Require some special kit though. So we're just going to make the combustion generator. I'm not going to actually use it. But I like to have all the quests complete. So combustion generator done. We get some rocket fuel bucket, very nice. And the last thing here is the vat. Many liquids seem to be combustible, but readily brewing them can be difficult. A mixing vat with filters to include solid catalysts may be just the thing you need. So let's go ahead and make ourselves the vat. Real quick. And there we go. Got it. Rocket fuel and an uncommon loot bag, very nice. So this chapter is done. Vat, we don't need that, we don't need. Powered spawner we do need. Okay. So the next thing that we need for this is, I'm going to probably just stick it in the hole. Maybe like right here, actually. That's a pretty good little spot. Little spawner. We'll dig out a little area. Make sure it's big enough. But we're going to need power to power this. Well, that was very fortunate. You guys see that? Almost stepped in lava. We're going to need power for our powered spawner. And I like the passive variety. So we are going to delve a little bit into Futuristic Technology. So this is, let's see the mod. Environmental Tech. I wanted to make sure I got that right. So we're going to go ahead and go hardened stone. The key component for the various stages of environmental technology is the structure blocks. So as the machines get more complicated, they require sturdier materials to build them. Actually, hold on. Let's start just, I think the basalt block is the basic one. Maybe not. Okay, we're going to try and do, we'll do basalt. We'll do, how many do I need? Let's double check that. 4 basalt. Basalt structure block. Like so, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 4 of those guys. Yes. And structure. This helps if I spell it correctly. I think alabaster we needed 4 of, which we have. And the last one was hardened stone, I believe. Excuse my phone. 3, 4. Boom. Okay, I think we're done. I think we got all 3 of those. Yes, yes, we did. Okay. So do we want, let's just grab the tier 1 for now, and then if we need more, we can come back and create them later. It's not a big deal. 8 of those. Okay. The next thing that we need is, let's make sure, void ores, lightning rod, modifiers, void resource. Okay, so we're gonna do the solar array. So, solar arrays can collect RF energy passively during the daylight hours. They are large structures that require a direct line of sight to the sun to work properly. So, we need a solar panel controller. Solar panel controller tier... Ooh, that is tier 1, yes. Okay. Block of steel, a solar cell. We're going to need some recipes for sure. So, let's do this guy like so, and like so, and like so, and like so. One of those. This will get us this, and block of steel, a basic capacitor, packed ice. Let's do that guy, and then I think we have basic capacitor inside there, and block of steel we should have. Okay, this should make it work. Let's go ahead and go up here, and hopefully we have enough space inside of this. These guys, perfect. Okay, hardened stones, keeping up with us slowly. Okay. Those guys in there for now. So solar array. Let's see if we can't craft up one of these guys. Ooh, missing clear glass and iron. So let's iron ingots. Let's teach this guy the iron recipe. Where'd they go? This guy right here. Boom. And then up here we need white clear glass. Is that what it said? I can't remember. White clear glass, not painted, in the schmeltery. I can't remember if this is the one I needed. Let's double check. Solar 1. What do we need? Clear glass, just regular old clear glass. Clear glass, like so. Enriched sand. Okay. How do we get enriched sand? Okay, this is quite the process. Enriched sand like this. Boom. And then up here we need a pattern. I need more patterns. Pattern. Let's get 10 more. Okay, grab some of these for now. Put them in here. And I need clear. Ooh. Clear glass like so. Okay. Toss these two up in this one for now. And hopefully we have, well, we'll make spots down below for our stuff. Clear glass, we should, in theory, I think. Pattern, let's see, what else do we have over here that we can get rid of? We can start getting rid of these guys, the alloys. We don't, ooh, I might change that up, though. Or, what is this? Electrum ingot, yeah, we'll put that in there. I don't need Electrum very often. I'm afraid to change the other one. Vibrant alloy, just in case. Okay, solar. Now we should be able to get this guy. Solar array tier 1. Everything should be there to start. Okay, so I'm gonna let this go for a little bit. I'm gonna craft up all the bits and pieces that we need. I'm gonna go through that same process we just went through for everything, and I'll be back with you once this guy's ready. See you in a sec. Alright, welcome back, everybody. So this is the last pieces we need for these dudes, and I think this is also a quest, which is why I jumped back in. What? Detect? Okay, rare loot bag, we'll take it. And then we also get this guy, the Modifier Core. So, accuracy, night vision. Ooh, accuracy increases. Accuracy, energy vibrations. East, modifier. East, why not? Many of these machines seem to have the capability to receive upgrades and provide greater benefits, not the least of all the nanobot beacons. So maybe replacing some of the default Modifier Core's improved version will have a positive effect. So let's go ahead and claim that guy. We'll get more into this a little bit later. The lunar panel. Oh, if you're getting tired of the fact that your solar array only generates power during the day, why not reverse engineer? Okay, that's fine. We can look into that a little bit more later. And it is nighttime now. Let's go back this way. Hopefully I've got the assembler in my inventory. Or in my backpack here. Assembler. I'm not seeing it. Okay, let's go back this way. Boop. Assembler, there she is. Okay, right click on controllers to assemble. Perfect. So, let us go up this way, and I think, honestly, I think we're just gonna put it right in here. Side of this mountain. So I'm gonna put the controller up here. Knock all these down. Boop, 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 boop. Get ourselves a little solar panel going. Okay. This, and like, I might put it up a block. Do I have a block to set it on top of the Modifier Core? Sure, we'll put it on top. Go up a block just to be safe. And like so. And now we just hold right click, I think. And away she goes. We just have to make sure we keep line of sight on this guy. Boom. Think we're done? Yeah, I think we're done. Hey, there it is. Solar cell. Very nice. Okay, it is complete. We did it! Now we just need to connect this guy up. So I'm going to need to go make some more. Actually, let's go do that right now. I need to make some more conduits, and then I'm going to power this up, and we'll dig out room out where the wither skeletons, can't even talk, where the wither skeletons will be. So I'm going to do that all off camera, so you guys don't have to watch all that. And then once we're ready to put it all together, I'll come back to you. So I'll see you in a second. Alright, everybody, welcome back. So we are ready to get this thing rolling. Only concern would be, this is not quite closed off here. So we'll just close this off real quick and leave that nasty, well, let's do this. Now it's dark. So let's go check out what I have been up to. So it actually didn't take terribly long. It's built out the little 9x9x9 area. Got this little guy, the absorption hopper, with an experience obelisk, which is much, much better than any of the other things. So you can store all your XP, remove all the XP, and it's infinite. Like, there's infinite storage there. So the storage tank that we were using at our other mob farm isn't quite as good because we run out of place for the experience to go. But with this, should be good to go. We had 4 left over drawers, frame drawers from our mob farm, our other mob farm. We're just using those. Got a storage drawer controller, and then we've just got void upgrades on all of these, and then emerald upgrades on all of them. So they should hold quite a bit of stuff. So we're just going to go in here real quick. The absorption hopper obviously is going to take all these, and we are going to turn this guy on. So how this is going to work is we're going to plug this guy in. Boop. Okay. And we should start seeing spawns shortly. So I'm going to close this off. I need to hopefully close that off. There we go. Boom, dark. Oops, hold on. Turn on my hover mode here. So hang on just a sec. Gonna get a little bit loud because these guys will push us around. Boom. Boom. Okay. Now we should also need to turn on. Forgot about this guy. Okay, we need to turn on. We need to turn on our mob masher. Okay, and up we go. Down, close that guy off, and away we go. Okay, we should now start seeing, in theory, some mobs spawning. So let's hit F7. Everything should be working there. Okay. 77, 70. Okay. Here shortly we should start seeing some wither skellies spawn. And I also, so inside this guy I threw a beheading upgrade. Come on now. Why no spawning? Should be spawning. Alright, let's see this. We'll see what's going on. We may have, let's see. Always active. Configure IO show range. Oh, we should be just fine. I wonder what spawn capture. Well, we want them to spawn, right? Let's go see if we get an octatic capacitor. I wonder if these guys are turned off in the configs or something. For some strange reason. Let's turn that off. That's going to be really obnoxious. And grab these guys out. Hopefully that's not the case. I was hoping we could get this to work. I'm going to be really sad if this doesn't work. Alright. We were coming back to get an octatic capacitor. Let's see if this will help with our spawn rates and whatnot. So let's start that guy up real quick. Check a bunch of this junk in there we don't need. I thought we were going to need some range upgrades, but that's not the case. Lever can go in there also. Okay, and that can go back in. These can go back in. Octatic capacitor. There's one. Okay. So I updated a bunch of the recipes also in there for the alloys, which is why that went much quicker than the last time around. I wonder what the deal is. Why is this not working? Gonna be an angry Yeti. Why are they not working? Do we have to be in the nether for this to work? That will be very disheartening if that's the case. What other spawners do we have? I think this is it. Spawn. Monster spawner we can't create. Broken spawners. Mob spawner. Can you create? No, you can't create. Improving Minecraft life. Creeper. Big chicken. I don't think we can add these guys. Mob factory. The other thing we can do is get into Woot. So maybe we're forced to get into Woot. I don't know why these are not spawning. Dun dun dun. That's frustrating. Don't know why they are not. It looks like they're spawning, but then there's no people. There's like no enemies. I wonder why that is. Well, I guess maybe Woot will be our answer. So failed. Failed attempt. Instead of completely like admitting defeat, I think what I'm going to do is I am going to... We're losing a lot of our FTIC. With our octatic capacitor, which is not surprising. Okay, I'm going to take that out and we'll just see what happens. Alright, I'm going to do a little bit of research online, the Ender IO wiki and stuff, and see if I can't figure out what's going on with this, and I'll be back with you shortly. And welcome back, everybody. So, quick research shows that yes, we need to be in the nether, and here we are. So I've already gone ahead and built out a little room, same deal. Went much quicker here in the nether. Nether rack is a quick thing. So I also had to go make a dimensional transceiver. So for those of you who don't know what this does, this transfers items, fluids, and energy all between dimensions. It's a little tricky to create. Let's go ahead and look at the recipe real quick. I mean, you can do this yourself if you're playing, but a little bit tricky. You have to get some ender resonators, which aren't terrible to make in the slice and splice if you have plenty of enderman heads, which isn't too bad. And then the ender crystal is a little tricky. You got to use the soul binder, and you have to go catch yourself some endermen. So I just made a quick trip to the end, grabbed up a couple endermen, and I grabbed a couple spares just to be safe in the soul vials, and bada boom, bada bing. We got that thing all ready to go. So at our solar panel in the overworld, we have a dimensional transceiver connected. And then what we're going to do here is we are going to connect it also. And I'm hoping that we can just go like let's go up one more. Put dimensional transceiver. Okay. Boom. We're... Oh no. Local upkeep always active. Do we have to? Public channel available. I wonder if we go like so. Ruh-roh. Stealing a whole bunch of our... How do we connect these guys? That's the real question. So... Buffering item stacks, configure IO. Okay, if we do this and we say push. Okay, we want that to always go into there. And now this guy is still losing some public channel. Okay, let's add this. Let's call this Wither Farm. We'll add that, and we want to... This is the receive end. Okay, and then from there we should be able to connect up this guy here, which should then get power and be, and theoretically, be able to spawn some dudes. So let's go see if we can spawn a couple guys over here. Hopefully you can hear me over top. Oh, dang it. I meant to put that down a block. So those will spawn down here. Let's see what happens. 75. 87, 91, 93. Boom. I don't know if this is gonna work, and I'm gonna be an angry Yeti. Okay. Let's put these guys back. I'm gonna give it one more go, and then after that, we're gonna call it quits, and we may have to get into loot. I think we're just may end up having to call it quits. Okay, so let's do dimensional transceiver. Okay. There. We're gonna call this, yep, Wither Farm receive. Then we're going to go that guy there, and it's gonna be just fine, I hope. Okay. And then we're gonna put the spawner there. As we fly around. Okay. Hopefully we can get a few spawns with this thing. If not, I'm gonna be a sad Yeti. Progress. Come on, 40. Let's go over here. We'll see what happens. Boop. Boy, I am hoping. Ow, 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 ow. We don't want to be on the mob masher ourselves. That was a horrible, horrible decision. Oh, we've got a little... So here's what I was trying to see, what that says. What does that say? Let's look at our configure IO here. No... Something found. Okay, so we want this to input. Want this output. Okay, let's go back into ow, we actually don't want this here. Thank you. And we may end up actually, you know what? Let's do this. Let's do this at first, okay? I'm gonna chop this guy down one more time. Ow, 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 ow. I'm gonna put one of these guys here. There, and then another one of this right there, and see, there we go! Woo! Wither Skellies! Just what we need. Yes! Okay, I am not so sad. I'm a happy Yeti now. Turns out you just need a little buffer. Okay. And... in theory, we gotta run away. You! Where'd the ghast go? Shot at us. Where is he? Little punk. There he is. Okay, let's go take care of this ghast real quick. Ow! Turn to center. Come here, you. Alright. Murdered up the ghast. Alright, come back this way. Jump. Oh, wrong button. Okay. Everything should be functioning now the way that we are expecting it to. Let's close this off. And I'm gonna go make sure. Hello. Okay, there we go. Perfect. We are gonna have to worry a little bit about the filtering of the obsidian swords. I haven't thought about that yet, so I'll probably figure that out off camera. And we're gonna end up using is those advanced filters that we built. We'll probably end up using those. I think you can use NBT data or something. I don't know. With the filters, I think we can get that out. Maybe we'll build a trash can. So let's think about that real quick. it is nighttime. And let's go up here and make sure that this, excuse me, is fully functioning. Okay, so let's go here. Wither farm. Oh, there we go. Send. Should, yes, you can see up top there in Wayla, we're starting to send some of this stuff. So perfect. Okay, that's exactly what we wanted. Let's go ahead and go to sleep. Then we are going to, hello, because we need the daylight. We're almost we're almost ready to wrap up this episode. So we may end up actually throwing in a few more beheading charms in between episodes as well, so that we can get it's all taken care of. All right, that can go there. That can go there. Okay, and that. All right. So I need a trash bin. Is there a garbage? What do they call it? Oh, you know what? It's one of our quests. Let's open this guy up. I think in the random stuffs there is gizmos and gadgets. We need the ultimate nullifier. So we need an item nullifier. In case you began to stockpile junk, waste, liquids, other excess energy, there is gadgets that can be made to siphon off unwanted waste and dispose of it safely. There are also portable versions. So we need an item nullifier. Hopefully we can make these. I haven't even looked into them. Lava bucket, which we can do. What is it? Stone? Okay. Let's get a bunch of stone crafting. Down. Have to put a stack of that while we wait. Okay, and then let's get ourselves. I'm gonna bring both types of filters. And a boop. And tank. I think I've got a lava tank. Yep, lava tank. The bucket. This makes sense, right? The recipe to this makes sense to me. Okay. These guys, because normally you can just chuck items into lava pools. So let's go nullifier. What are we waiting on here? Don't have any stone done? Oh, you know what? It's because we left and came back the dimension. We get to do this every time. It's great fun. 99 Blocks did mention that if you just add a chunk loader into this chunk as well as your building chunks over there, that'll fix it, but there are actually no chunk loaders in the pack. He did mention that you could add them and it wouldn't, break the pack or anything. So let's do stone, but I just haven't done it. I'm sticking to the regular old deal right now. Regular old pack. Okay, 3. Make for this guy to go nullifier. The item nullifier. That guy can go quick. That guy can also go quick. Say, we just got this quest, I believe. Choice reward. We want the portable item. Sure, we'll take that guy. Perfect. Hey, what do you know? Okay, so we got this. Let's go back into the nether and set this up so that... Ooh, where am I going? So that we can just nullify, or not nullify, but yeah, I guess nullify. Just dispose of our extra swords and whatnot that we don't actually want storage of because it will fill our inventory very much. Okay, so if we do this... Skulls, look, you can already see we got a wither skull. That's what I'm talking about. Friends. Okay, so let's do... No, that is not what we want. Energy. We want... No, I've got item conduits on me. Item conduit here. Ah! Here I'm just getting the smackdown. Okay, so top we want items. And then up here we want the... item nullifier, but I want in here a basic item filter, okay? And I want a white list, and I want only these guys to go in there. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Only these. Oh, darn it. That to go in. Can we insert? Match metadata, ignore metadata. Hopefully that'll get us some obsidian swords in there. I guess we'll see if we start gathering up more swords. hopefully that'll get the job done. But that's pretty much it, guys. You can see we've got ourselves situated now. A wither skeleton farm, essentially. And we've got 2 wither skulls already. Boom! Just like that. So we're going to gather up a whole ton of these guys. I'm going to go out AFK for a little bit off camera. And, hey, we did even derp a little. We derped even a little bit. So we got it all figured out, though. I'm pretty happy with this. I'm just a little upset that, or not upset, I'm just a little disappointed we couldn't do it in the overworld. But it makes sense, right? Wither skeletons spawn here in the nether, so it is what it is. So anyway, that's it for today's episode. Thank you guys a ton for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Hopefully you learned a thing or two and watched me derping around. And we'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye, everybody!